Good morning, me hearties, and a big dinky-doo to you. It's just me, Scottie McClue, and I thought it's 7 o'clock on Wednesday morning, Wednesday the 22nd of November 2023. I thought I shall pop up and say hi to everybody and see what is happening. So there you are. So you've got me first thing this morning just to say dinky-doo to you at 7 o'clock. Now, those of you that are going to your work, up you get into the shower with you. I say to you, don't be listening to the news if it's going to depress you. We don't want any of that, do we? How lovely to see you all. I hope you are well. I'm Scottie McClue, hashtag FlowTie, the first lord of the internet, the world's top broadcaster, and of course, the world's most humble man. Very, very important that. So dinky-doo, I said you, Richard has just joined us. Welcome, Richard. So lovely to have you with us. Wonderful. And good morning to everybody who's on the YouTube channel. Welcome, welcome, I say to you as well. We are multi-streaming this morning, multi-platform, and it's all very, very good stuff. Now then, thank you very much for sending a rose. That's so kind of you. First thing in the morning, somebody pops a rose into our little goal there. Wonderful, but you never have to give anything to Scottie. Sedge says, hello, you adorable man. Oh, you're very, very kind, Sedge. I thank you. There you are. Dinky-doo, everybody. If you've just joined us, a very, very warm welcome. Tell 10 to tell 10 to tell 10 to tell 10 that Scottie McClue is live just for you, saying a dinky-doo on a Wednesday morning at 7 o'clock. It's actually after 7, it's 7:02 now. What about that? We've already been up for a couple of minutes. You can't beat it. I've popped in a good morning, me hearties, to you as well, dinky-doo. Is it cooling down in Scotland? Well, no, it's still fairly warm, for November. There we are. But remember, in Scotland, you get all the seasons in one day. Come to Oz. It's 6 p.m. We love it, Sedge and dinky-doo. Just finished work. Good one, Sedge. You need to get your feet up and get a cup of tea, a cup of cha down under in Australia for Sedge. Pardon me. Good morning. I'm just home from night shift. I'm going to bed, though. Just to say hi, says Sandy Black. Sandy, you're a great man. You're a hard grafter. And it's wonderful that that's another one down. Now off to Bobo's with you. I say, what do you take before you go, Sandy, when you come in from a night shift? You see, I used to maybe get home 3, 4 in the morning when we did the 10 o'clock at night till 1 in the morning shows. So I understand a bit of what you're dealing with. Are you in Oz now, Scottie? No, Sean. No, I'm in the west of Scotland at the moment. Toast, cheese, and coffee. Now, Sandy, coffee will stimulate you and keep you awake. So why do you have coffee when it's time for Bobos? I'm just interested. I'd like to know. It's a good one, that. So why have coffee when you're off to your bed for a good night's kip after a good night's work? That's what I say to you. Guys, can everybody give me a like when you come on? Tap, 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 tappity, tappity, tap on your phones and tell us that you're watching. I say to you, wonderful stuff. Now then, lots and lots of followers required, guys. Here's the drill. I know you sort of go, follow, but we need to get the followers up. We've had over 150 million views, 150 million views. I'm known to 2 billion people across the world. So I don't think it's too much to ask to take a finger to the top left and go plus and include Scottie McClue in your followers. Now, what have we got here? Just asking because my son just immigrated to Perth, Australia to join the West Australian Police. Now, he didn't immigrate, he emigrated. Do you see what I'm saying to you? He emigrated to join the West Australian Police. There's immigration, that's when you're coming in, and there's emigration when you're going out. I say to you. There we go. Fantastic. Best known, being known and passively scrolled past is two different things. Oh, Mr. Who. Absolutely. But why would you ever scroll past Scottie McClue? I mean, only somebody who's minus something upstairs would scroll past TikTok's talk show. I tell you, Mr. McBean, I thank you so much. McBean has just given me red roses. There's a little go there if anybody's feeling flush, but you never, ever, ever have to pop anything in there. I say, do get following, guys, as soon as you can. McBean, I thank you so much for your kindness. How amazing is that? Can we have, we need about, I would say, we'll probably need 100 followers this morning, and there's no reason why we shouldn't get it. Also, if you are into the YouTube channel, I would nip and subscribe. You'll see the URL up in the TikTok bio. There we are. Derek, James, DINKY-DOO. Hi, my mate. How are you? Derek, we're amazing, and we're a lot better for knowing that you're well and you're here with us. I say to you, because we are like a massive, massive family on here. Huge. Thank you. So there we are to the McBorder Collie and others, McBee, for contributing to the live goal. Guys, that is beautiful. I thank you so much. Has everybody gone tap, tap, tappity, tap, tappity, tappity, tap on their phone? And that will get us up to, we're heading for 500 likes. And we're just up. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Also, guys, as I say, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Very, very important. That's what it's all about. Thank you for the tap, tap, tappity taps. We're now at 799, 800. 800 likes. 900 likes. Who on earth's going 1,000 likes? What's going on here, guys? Hello. Scottie, you've still got the same views on the single mothers who get pregnant just for a Kunzelhoes. Yes, I think that's bad news, just getting pregnant for a Kunzelhoes. You know, why would you do that? I say to you. So yes, no, my view has not changed on that. That's playing the system. I say to you, and it's not good, and it's not good for the child, and it's not good for the mother, and it's not good for the Kunzelhoes, because if she's got a wean and it's just newly born, will she clean the Kunzelhoes and maintain it? Do you see what I'm saying? You know, I mean, when I was wee, mothers just worked and worked and worked. They cleaned and cleaned and cleaned the house all day, never stopped. Now you're getting people going, no, I haven't any time to clean the house. I'm away to work and all that. And then the Kunzel might get their house taken back, you see. Isn't your country being taken over by Muslims? No. Very, very tiny percent are actually Islamic. So there you are. I think a comment like that you made, I would call that a racist comment. So that's what I think of you. There we are. DINKY-DOO. Now, what have we got here? DINKY-DOO here. Thank you very much for following and for liking. That's incredible. Guys, we're just about to hit 3,000 likes. Look at it. Can you see the likes there? Do tell me, I say to you. Now, what have we got here? M, stop being racist or I'll just dump you. There we go, I say to you. Now, Sophie, what have we got here? Thank you very much for following. We need everybody following Scottie McClue. Some comments to the live have been filtered to protect the community's experience. I love that because it means the wee trolls are doing the Swanee like M there. We just dump them. There we go. Fantastic. And now, what's happening on the YouTube channel as well as everybody on there subscribing? Very, very good. Jason, thank you so much. Very much appreciated. So there we go. 15 million immigrants have arrived in Britain since 1990. There you, I know it's excellent. Every successful country in the world is built on immigration. And in actual fact, I would say something like an indigenous population of about 70 million have arrived since the start of time. So there you are. So that's pretty good, isn't it? It's good stuff. Keep the immigration going because it's good for business. You advocate for population replacement. Well, yes, Ethan, because you see our population was decimated by the policies, the clearances. So social injustice depopulated Britain. Now, social justice is repopulating Britain. So what's not to like, I say to you. So don't listen to the haters because they are knowers of nothing. So there you go. Now, are you ready for the ethnic Scots to be replaced? Well, you see, there's no such thing, Ethan, as an ethnic Scot. And there's no such thing as an ethnic English person. If you start to take a look at English, there was a guy telling me he was 100% English. And they got him to spit in a cup and they examined his spit. What do you call it? His sputum. They examined his sputum and they found he was 65% Argentinian. So that was a wee news flash for him, I say to you. So there we've got it. So what we do is we repopulate through social justice. The most successful country in the world, America. Yes, immigration. You're live at Scottish Phone In. Who's that?
Hello, Scottie McClue. It's Martin.
Martin, what are you doing around at 12 minutes past 7 in the morning?
I can't sleep, my friend.
Why not? You're excited with the new house.
Yes.
Yes, and you're up doing bits and pieces.
Yes.
How wonderful! How wonderful! What about your radio station, Martin? Are you leaving that at the moment?
I'm getting a new set of speakers today. Coming in from a place today, and I should be up and running hopefully in December, but I'm not sure, pending if I'll have carpets down.
Aha!
So,
wonderful. So well, you need the carpets down, Martin. Otherwise, you'd sound as if you were in a cave.
Yes, correct.
You know the acoustics.
From the last thing you said, I was in a boombox, mind.
Yes, the boombox. Hello, Scotty.
Yeah,
wonderful.
Box,
yes, it's good stuff. It's good stuff, Martin. That's lovely, and it's so nice to hear you. And is Emma up and about as well?
Emma's sound asleep at the moment.
Right. Well, we'll not disturb her. We'll keep nice and quiet.
Yes, Scotty.
Yes, wonderful. I tell you, and dinky-doo.
Dinky-doo to you, my friend. Love you lots. Bye.
Love you, Martin. All the best. What a lovely guy. So there you are. That's Martin. Martin has started his own online radio station, and I believe it's very, very good. So there you are. If you've just joined us, a very good morning to you. It's Scottie McClue, and we're live on the big one, I tell you. Mantiva, if I said it right, Maha, Hakima, Falchi, Ki de Mili Falchi. Now, a good lady, don't come on here with all the free Palestine stuff. That's not what we're about on here. And we need to free both sides, but they must stop fighting, right? If I was the president of America, I would say to Israel, there won't be a penny coming your way till you stop fighting. That's what I'd say. Guys, I've got 5,600 likes. There we are. Hello from Kelvin Grove. Dinky-doo. There we are. I tell you. Now, well said. Absolutely, Scarlett. We are big on here. We think much, much bigger than probably any other media outlet. I tell you. Big picture people on here. Fantastic. Get yourselves onto the YouTube channel and subscribe, please. It's becoming nice and big, but it should be a lot bigger. We really need to operate properly. We need 1 million subscribers on the YouTube channel. You'll see the URL in the TikTok bio. And we need 1 million followers on TikTok. And there's no reason why we shouldn't get them. Hey, pal, Dinky-doo, what about Scottish freedom? We need freedom. James, absolutely right. Free Scotland. You'll see I've put a video up on Better Together and things we can do. So there we are. Well said. Good one. And James, well said as well. That's what it's all about. Follow us, guys, as soon as you possibly can. There you go. Good morning from the A9 heading to Thurso. There we are. Sophie, we're all the same. So there you go. And we have religious tolerance in Scotland. It's fantastic. And really religious tolerance across the UK. You know, very, very important. Good morning from Northern Ireland. Talking of religious tolerance, Madonna, lovely to have you with us from Northern Ireland. I say to you, and DINKY-DOO, has everybody followed Scottie McClue? Angela, thank you for following. What a thoroughly decent thing to do. I need another 93 followers. Can everybody tap their phone? Tap, tap, tappity, tap, tappity, tappity, tap. We've got 6,000 likes. So there we are. DINKY-DOO. Follow us as soon as you can, guys. Very important. You're watching Scottie McClue. Hashtag first lord of the internet. Never scroll, never troll. That's what it's all about. Thank you, Cameron, for following. What a thoroughly, thoroughly decent human being you are. Everybody with a TikTok account should follow Scottie McClue. There we are. I say to you, morning from my site in East Calder. We like the Calders in Mid Lothian. You've got East Calder, West Calder. Have you got Mid Calder? Am I right there? Let me know about that, because I like to know if I'm right. Guys, time for a general sup of tea. Is that reversed on TikTok, or is it the right way around? TikTok used to have a little thing that you could just press and it put everything the right way around. I don't know if it's still there. I can't find it. Marveloo, thank you for my red roses. Marveloo is now the #1 gifter to Scottie McClue. Is that not amazing? Absolutely amazing. Good morning, Scottie. It's Martin. Martin, thank you. Martin is watching on the YouTube channel. That beautiful. Hello from South Africa, says Johnny. Johnny, we love you in South Africa. How's it all going? DINKY-DOO. Whereabouts in South Africa are you? Are you in Cape Town, Joburg, Grahamstown? See what I just did there? The accent is no the best down here. Which accent do you have down there? There we are. Yes, yes, absolutely. DINKY-DOO from Dubai. Grateful, how lovely to see you from Dubai this morning. We say hello and we say Dubai. Fantastic, lovely to have you with us. Rahil has just joined us and says hello on the YouTube. Rahil, how lovely to have you with us. Have you subscribed? Get subscribing, everybody. Get following as soon as you can. So there we go. I mean, where my site is, yes, we got that. And I come from Airdrie. There's nothing wrong with coming from Airdrie. Jump off at the cross. Of course I have, Rahil. What a lovely thing to say. Are you a voice actor, says Grenade? Well, I have done voice acting for, I suppose, 40 years now. Wait till I see. I started in 1979 voice acting, doing voiceovers for the local radio station. There we are. I'm in Cape Town. We love you in Cape Town. How's your weather? Are you just coming into summer in Cape Town? Are all the beautiful flowers out? Is Table Mountain looking stunning? Are you having a braai at night? Morning from Neilston. Mary, we love you in Neilston. And we say DINKY-DOO. We like Neilston. We like Borheed. We like Uplomoor. Oh, very posh there. We like, where else do we like? Uplomoor, Neilston, Borheed. We like Paisley. Yes. Am I warm? Am I getting there, guys? I love your voice in a nature documentary. It's like Attenborough. Well, we'll put it on for you. Yes, a braai on Friday. I'm sure you've interviewed my dad. You know, Nat, I may well have. I say to you, I've interviewed so many famous people. You can still get them on YouTube. Go onto the YouTube channel, guys, and fill your boots with quality. 6,700 100 likes. There we are. I say to you, 112 people have given to McClue. Thank you so much. I've got red roses up there. Good morning, Scotty. Who's your targeted audience at this ungodly hour? Because you rang Numpty Heed. It's a godly hour. Every hour in my life is a godly hour. See what I just did there, Numpty Heed. A very good morning to you, though I say to you, my targeted audience is the world. And we've just spoken to Australia, to South Africa. I say to you, Scotty, you should be at school. Well, we should all be at school learning to learn. I say to you, I've never seen you in Sweden, says Andreas. Andreas in Svenska, Sweden. We say good morning to you. Everybody in Sweden should know Scottie McClue. I need to shoot. I'm just getting ready to start. Off you go then. Stuart says, morning, Scotty. I'm up milking the cows here in Dumfries. Can we get shout out for the farmers of Britain? Stuart, you can have a massive, massive, massive shout out for the farmers in Britain. We love our farmers. Do not listen to any rubbish floating about that we need to give up farming and get our food from some very questionable source. Keep going with the Aberdeen Angus. Keep going with the Frisians. Frisians, if it's cold. See what I just did there? Keep going with the belted Galloways. Keep going with the Black Angus. Keep going with the jerseys. Yes, I'm wearing a jersey for that. Keep going with the milking. Keep going with the beef. Keep going with the Aberdeen Angus. Keep going with the Highland cattle. You know, keep going with the blackface ewes. Keep going with the what's the one I'm thinking of? The very hardy one, the Hardwicks, the Lakeland Hardwicks. Yes, keep going with all that, farmers, and thank you for everything you do. Keep going with the crops, the barley, the wheat. You know, we should maybe even go back to growing the natural wheat of yesteryear. I know there would be an element of failure in that. Keep going with the tatties. Keep going with the cabbage. Keep ganging in rotation if you're from the northeast. Thank you to all our farmers. Keep going with the salmon. If you're farming the salmon, yes. Keep going with all that. I like the wild as well, of course, the omega-3, the oily fish. So, keep going with all that beautiful health stuff. The red meat, eggs, keep going with the hens. Yes, the turkeys, the chickens, all that, very, very much appreciated. We would like to connect with UK farmers. We are now a political party in Ireland. We love our Irish farmers. Keep going with the beautiful fresh butter, cheese, the lot, the beef, Irish beef. What do you prefer, Scotty, the lawn or the square sausage? Well, to me, Numpty Heed, it's the same thing. A Scottish lawn sausage and a square sausage are the same thing. Guys, I need 100 followers on TikTok right now. Another 100. Come on. Get your act together, everybody. Now, Scotty DINKY-DOO, thank you, Don Ferdango. You sound like one of the superheroes out of SpongeBob. I suppose I could very easily become a friend of Captain America, of the Marvel. Somebody told me I was a Marvel the other day. Scotty, you're a Marvel. I thought Captain America. Hello, sir. Greetings from Croatia. Panda, it's so lovely to have you with us from Croatia. We send love to you, to the Croats, and thank you for all your farming. I say to you, and Dinky-Doo. Now, what have we got here? Numpty, I shall put that to the nation, guys. Do you think a square sausage and a lawn sausage are one and the same? I think we should be told. If you've just joined us, a very, very warm welcome. You're watching Scottie McClue. It's 7:26, 07:26 in the morning. Yes, indeed. And we have every day in Australia and South Africa. South Africa, the time should be different by maybe an hour. Guys, have you all followed on the TikTok? I need 100 followers this morning. 100 followers. 100! Not too much to ask. And I need 100 subscribers on the YouTube channel. Now, all of you can do this. You go up to the top and you'll see my TikTok bio. There is a URL that takes you directly to Scottie McClue's YouTube channel. Never miss a second of Scottie McClue. You miss a moment of life. And the big saying in the media is whoever has McClue has the market. These are the people that win in radio and television. Get McClue on your station. You'll never look back. Much love to the Grey Friars, Bobby. Absolutely. Is it the policeman or the wee Doug? I ask you. There we are. Fantastic. We love Grey Friars, Bobby. Apparently his nose is all shiny from people touching it. The statue. Is he bronze? Is Bobby bronze? I think he is. Guys, have you all got following? Cody, thank you. And thank you to Kay for following. Very, very much appreciated, guys. I tell you. But we need another 80 followers. We'll do it now. We needed 100 a minute ago. We now just need 80. Aha, says Kay. Aha, Kay. Hello to Panda in Croatia this morning. Stuart says steak slice, lawn, square slice, or just square. Stuart, I like the steak slice, the steak lawn, you know, and we like the Aberdeen Angus. Do you have a lot of Aberdeen Angus cattle out with Aberdeen and Angus? I think Australia has got a lot of the black Angus, isn't it? I'm 12 hours behind you, Scottie. It's a bra recht, half moon licht, nicht at my house. Numpty heat, it's always a bra nicht at your house, I suspect. Am I correct or 100% right? You tell me. Follow us as soon as you can, guys. We're very, very busy. Scottie McClue live just for you, saying Dinky-Doo. We need 78 followers. If you haven't followed Scottie McClue on TikTok, ask yourself what's wrong with you. Go to the doctor, make an appointment, or ring NHS 24 and say, I haven't followed Scottie McClue. What's wrong with me? In fact, let's make a wee ditty that they're singing in the city. If you haven't followed Scottie McClue, ask the doc what's wrong with you. How about that? I think that's rather good. Follow us as soon as you can, guys. Very important. And subscribe to the YouTube. I think they're called the Barnacle Boys. Who is Cody? Tell us more. Morning, Scottie from Kent. We love you in Kent, Richard. And Dinky-Doo. Which part did you say you are in? Are you in, what have we got down in Kent? Are you in Margate? We love Margate. In fact, I had a neighbour from Margate. He came to Glasgow during the Second World War because the theatres had closed in Margate because they thought there might be an invasion. What a jolly chap. Great stuff. I say to you, Farmers Alliance, we thank you for everything you do. We thank you for the beautiful food. So when we're thanking God for the food, We're going to thank the farmers for the food. Lawn is the brand. Yes. What time did you get up this morning? I got up at 5 o'clock this morning, which is rather good. I didn't actually go to sleep till 2. I was studying photos I've found, original photos of St Kilda. What I'm going to do, guys, is put them up for you. Pardon me. Oh, I say to you. Time for a sip of tea. I say to you. Wonderful stuff. Now, what have we got here? Can anyone spot me? Says CJ. CJ, we can all spot you. Square slice, lawn steak. What do you want to call it? I would just call it steak lawn. What advice would you give to your younger self? Don't change anything except one thing. I made one mistake, and it was a big mistake. I trusted a very, very, very bad man, and I lost money through this very, very bad man. You know, and you can explain it away saying he had also problems. He was absolutely, all that stuff. You can say what you like, but he was a very, very bad man. And he's the only one bad man I've ever met in my life. So that's one thing I would change. I wouldn't get involved with the bad man. But what I would do is not change a thing. And I have been so lucky in these wonderful appointments that I've been fortunate enough to have television, radio, newspapers, the theatre, banking and finance with a B, voice acting, opera, education, lecturing, teaching, working with disadvantaged people, working on the boats. I nearly forgot that. The hundreds of times I've crossed the Clyde in boats as a member of crew. What else? Broadcasting, streaming live right now on TikTok and YouTube. So am I not just the luckiest boy in the world? So I think I probably wouldn't change a thing, but one life is too short. There we are. But do avoid bad people and avoid what's called, wait, let's see if I can remember the term. It's a term for a kind of narcissist. And it's right, it's a term. So avoid, be very, very careful. Avoid anybody with narcissistic traits. That would be my soundest piece of advice. But as I say, only one bad person, but as usual in the world, the minority can cause a problem for the majority. So keep out for that. Malignant narcissism. That's the one to avoid, guys. Now, what are you doing today? Lewis, fit like, fo's your do's. Lewis is in the northeast of Scotland, probably an Aberdonian. Am I recht, Lewis? Ken, a good ken Aberdonians recht now watching Scottie McClue for the northeast. So there you are. So that's what I would do. But as I say, one wee mistake, that's what it's about. But, there you go. But it was to do with trust, because I'd been used to trusting people, because I've worked with people of such high caliber, and this person happened to be of 0 caliber. I tell you. So there you are, fantastic. Scottie, my Alexa's never heard of you. Do you think it's broke? Well, you've got to train Alexa numpty head. So you would shout, Alexa, play Scottie McClue on YouTube, the world's top talk show. Alexa, play Scottie McClue on YouTube. Getting that from YouTube. So there you are. Get on the YouTube channel, guys, and subscribe big style. What's the time? It's 7:36. If you're going for the 7:30 bus, there's every chance you've missed it. But knowing the way the buses can be, you may still get it. But I don't want to give you false hope. Into the shower with you if you're getting up. Get yourself sorted out, I say. Errington, was that good advice I just gave my younger self? Can everybody go tap, tap, tappity, tap, tappity, tappity, tap on their phones? We've got 8,300 likes. 8,300 likes. I need another, wow. I need 77 followers. A couple of minutes ago, we needed 100. We now need 77. 77 followers and as many subscribers to the Scottie McClue YouTube channel as you can shake a stick at. See what I just did there? Shake a stick. There you are. So make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube channel. You can do that anytime. You can subscribe anytime on here as well on the TikTok. If you're from Gaeldom, from the Gaeltach, then Mantama, I say to you, Camera uhach mamaha, Farchi ki de mille farchi, don TikTok agus YouTube. So there we have it, Dinky-Doo. So what's happening with you, Lewis? Fit are you doing the day? Fit way are you going the day? I think we should tell I'm going to put on my Himmel doodies and my bonnet and get out for a walk. That's what I'm going to do. Love to all the farmers who are milking. They're at the milking. And all the other people as well. Oh, stop. There we go. Now, are people not, of course, attending to lambs? Love to the dogs who are out there. Get out, Ben. Away, Ben. Lead on. Steady, Ben. Steady, boy. Yeah, gentle. Come by. Lead on. Just doing a wee touch of sheepdog trialing, guys. Give me a follow and a like if you like the sheepdog trialing. Live on TikTok. How many times have we had sheepdog trials live on TikTok? 75 followers now. 75 followers. Thank you so much for following. Now, what do we got? We're getting behind with the comments. Come on, stop the nonsense. I love your hat. What's the badge, Scottie? The badge is the Scottie McClue badge. Can you see it there? It says Scottie McClue, Dinky-Doo. I think we've got one here to show you. And what I'm saying to you is if the second we get 1 million followers on the TikTok, and the second we get 1 million subscribers on the Scottie McClue YouTube channel, merch. We do merch, badges, bonnets, yes, all that stuff. I say to you, why not consider panto, Scottie? You'd look good in a dress. Well, I might be wearing one right now, numpty-hood. You don't know. See? Absolutely. So, yes, no, I look fantastic. I would play the dame. I can remember a pantomime. Somebody had phoned up and they said, could you ring the theatre? Somebody's not well. So it was during the panto season. I rang the theatre and said, Scottie McClue here. Oh, Scottie, how wonderful. I listen to you every night. I said, yes. Now, you've got an actor's no well. Are you needing somebody? Oh, that would be wonderful. We'll ask the director. Right to hear this. So I said, what's the part? What are you doing? They went, oh, it's one of the ugly sisters. I said, oh, well, I'm halfway there. I didn't tell them which half. Maidstone in Kent, we love it. We love you. I came to Maidstone in 1985 to audition for a company, an ITV company called TVS. Do you remember TVS? Is TVS still going? Part of ITV. And I auditioned and got very close. The only thing is the guy said I was sounding a wee bit Scottish. And I think he didn't know how that would go in places like Lewis and Doon the Medway. So there you are. So Maidstone, I loved it. Your houses are sort of, is it Flintstone? Morning, Big and Fae Dundee. Felt like him staring him off for a pay. I'll tell you. Faraboots in Dundee, are you up at Douglas and Angus? Are you up at Whitfield? Are you out of Kingsway? Are you doing it to Clay Pots? Are you in the road to the Brocht Ferry? I tell you, are you doing by the Discovery? Scotty, who influenced you the most? I remember as a tiny being taken to see really big named comedians like Lex McLean. Yes. Walter Carr was his feed. I didn't know Lex, he'd gone, but I knew Walter very well. I'd worked with Walter. Wonderful man, Walter Carr. He was Doogie on the Vital Spark. And Francie and Josie, of course, brought up watching them. And they became my heroes, Jack Mulroy and Ricky Fulton. They became my heroes. And then when I did the Scottie McClue show on Scott FM, Ricky and Jack and Ricky's wife, Kate, they wrote to me and told me how much they loved the show. And I went to the final show of Francie and Josie in Glasgow. It was at the King's Theatre. You can still see it on YouTube. You'll see me on YouTube when they put the lights up. And along with other famous Scottish actors and performers, of course, it was a huge night. And we went backstage to say hi afterwards. And Jack and Ricky came up, and Jack says, Scotty, Mary and I love your show, son. See, when you finish, we just put it off. And the DJ after me did not like me because 80,000 people with their radios off. So there you are. So who's influenced me? Very difficult to say because I've worked with such interesting people and, met and worked with very, very, very influential people. Influential in Scotland, influential in the UK, and influential in the world. And I wouldn't be so base as to name them, but they're very, very powerful, very interesting people. And we just got on well as thoroughly decent human beings. So it's really quite interesting, And of course, once you've met one very influential or powerful person, they introduce you to others, and always thoroughly decent human beings. As I say, I've only met one bad man in my whole life. And that was, that was, I don't know, that was just, I made the wrong decision. I trusted somebody because I've been used to trusting. So there we are. So who's influenced me the most? Huge, Sean, huge. Even all the beautiful people on here have been a massive influence on my life. Because you try things, you think, what's this newfangled thing called TikTok? And it was young people that said, you should be in TikTok. You should be in TikTok. I said, I don't know what that is. They said, we'll show you. And when TikTok came out, they showed me. And we've just never looked back. And I can see this being one of the biggest things on TikTok, but we do need everybody following. People are notoriously slow. As I say, over 150 million have watched my TikTok videos. 150 million. Can you imagine if they all sent me a quid? And 2 billion people have heard of Scottie McClue. That just blows me away. Do you know what I mean? But imagine if they all sent me a quid. Suddenly 2 billion quid comes in your door. I'd give it all away to you guys. But what's very, very interesting is you try it and then off it goes. Same with the YouTube channel. We started from nothing. I think the last time I looked, we're heading for 5,000 subscribers on YouTube. So guys, be one of the 5,000. Get subscribing today. Just go to the YouTube channel. You'll see the URL up the top at the bio. Give it a tap and tell me on here when you've subscribed. So they are. So Sean, what a lovely, lovely question. But I don't know. Oh, yes, you are, says Numpty. I'll put up a little cutting from a national newspaper that says, Scottie too busy for panto. I was offered one of the big pantos and I just couldn't do it because I was maxed. 9,300 likes. I asked for 5,000. 9,400. We're going to end up with 10,000 likes, guys. Beautiful. The most we've ever done likes-wise on here is 36,000. 36,000. So there you have it. I tell you. Steak pies or Scotch pies, McClue's pies, and of course the vegetarian lettuce slice in a rich chicken sauce. At Dalswinton we have Angus Shorthorns, Charloise, have I said that right? Charloise. Lings, yes, I remember the Lings. Indeed. Are the Lings the white cattle from the island of Ling? And I even remember the man that brought in the Ling cattle. Yes, from Ling. I've actually been to Ling. What about that? So there we have. Fantastic. Dinky-Doo, I say to every single one of you, have you followed? Right. This is amazing. I only need 71 followers this morning. 71. Can we have that right now from everybody watching on TikTok? Put your finger up to the top left, I think it is. Is that right, guys? And there's a plus sign. Give it a tap. Follow Scottie McClue. Because this is TikTok's top talk show. And there's no excuse not to. I say to you, thank you to Richard for all these beautiful guys. Thank you for my beautiful red roses. We're at 10% of target already. You guys are just so, so lovely. Is he very, very bad because you lost money? Travis, that's one reason he's very, very bad. But no, it's not just the money. Because you can lose money. I mean, I've lost money over the years on various things. I've given money to people and not get it back. I've lost money in stocks and shares. All that, made money as well, you know, all that sort of thing. No, he's very, very bad because he's not just done it to me. He's done it to hundreds of people, you know, taken their life savings. There you go. So that's why it's very, very bad. No, it's not me. I'm only one of many, many victims. Discussing how someone could treat you so bad. You're a beautiful soul, Scottie. Steve, I thank you so much. So are you. You are Royal British Establishmentarianism incarnate. Well, everybody is, aren't they, really? See, there's no such country as Britain. So there we are. Are you talking smack? So there you are. Smack, a fishing smack. Yes, as opposed to a drifter. Do you remember that, guys? So there we are. Alexa, play Scottie McClue on YouTube. Dinky-Doo. Donald, where's your trousers? Do you remember that? The great Andy Stewart. I was privileged to work with Andy Stewart. There we are. My father remembers listening to you when he was a boy. He's 50. Your father would have been about 18 when he first heard me, and he's 50 now. Isn't that amazing? Because I'm 36. So there you are. Wonderful. Now, what do we got here? Morning. Okay. You don't even read comments. Don't be ignorant, Scotty. Bryden. The very last way you could ever describe Scottie McClue is ignorant. That's you 100% wrong. And I've just read your comment out. What are you doing up at this time of the morning? Andy Smith. Let me love, says Charlie. We're entering a 24,000-year cycle. We've got 12 years left if we don't stop this radiation. Well, Keith, I don't know about that. I've been talking to genuine experts, not the stuff you're getting fed. And they've told me that the world is absolutely dinky-doo, 100%. And all this carbon capture and net zero, I mean, we need CO2 in abundance for the trees. They are the lungs of the world. Go and visit Creative Society website. I will, Camille. I'll go and visit everybody. There we are. Angie, Dinky-Doo, says Charlie. Scotty, ya bam, says John. John, ya bam. Lovely to have you with us in Dinky-Doo. I can't believe the time. Guys, we need another 68 followers. 68 followers. I hope you're intelligent enough not to dismiss it. Camille, if it's intelligent information, I never, ever, ever dismiss it. But I urge everyone to have an open mind. I urge everyone to follow Scottie McClue. I urge everyone to subscribe to the Scottie McClue YouTube channel. When you say, I hope you're intelligent enough, I have an IQ of 164, which I'm told is good. I have 2 degrees. I have 50 years experience of studying international affairs. And that's why it makes me absolutely crease myself when a halfwit will say, away and educate yourself. Put it into your search engine. Ah, dear, oh dear, oh dear. It makes me laugh. I love Big Scotty. What a guy. Thank you so much. Dinky-Doo. So there we are. I watched a collie herding ducks at the Highland Show once. Amazing ducks, Jay. Collies are so sensitive. There we are. Clear, you are the real one. Glasgow Celtic, says Connor. Yeah, hail, Connor. Billy Connolly. We love Billy Connolly. Have you been to Nairn? Nairn. I know Nairn very, very well indeed. So I'd come in the road, I would say heading for Schnecky from Elgin, and I'd go up through the main street, stop at the lights, look at the church to my right, and all the beautiful big houses in Nairn, the fastest town in Scotland, Nairn. And then I would make my way on to Dalcross Airport. Well, am I right? Am I right? And I'm 100% correct. I know, Nairn. Stuart, thank you very much. Yes, indeed. Now, what do we got here? You're pushing the line. We're always pushing the envelope on here. That's why we're different. IRA, undefeated army. I don't think you could ever call the IRA an army. Because if they were an army, they would put on uniform. They would march down the streets at remembrance, every face visible. And they would declare officially that they were at war with this yin or that yin or the next yin. So there we are. So I don't think you could ever call disorganized thuggery an army. Do you know what I mean from that point of view? And the other thing is, of course, freedom was achieved 101 years ago. So there's never, ever, ever any place. And I think really, anybody that thinks that way would need to we need to just be careful because America would just wipe that out after the Good Friday Agreement. Do you know what I'm saying? So, Connor, have a serious think about that. You don't sound to me like a disorganized thug, I tell you. I mean, I can understand. I know the background to Inside Out. I know the Irish Brotherhood. I know Sinn Féin. And, Mr. Griffith that founded Sinn Féin. He was a great monarchist and was very much a man for the crown. These are things that people don't understand. Dev de Valera, the long shadow, the tall fellow with a long shadow. De Valera, Churchill wrote to him. He'd got all sorts of flack during the war for being neutral. But Churchill wrote to him behind the scenes and said, you couldn't have been better for us. Thank you so much for everything you've done to De Valera. And I mean, the British were going to execute De Valera at one point. Poor old James Connolly was executed. And then, of course, the Civil War broke out between the IRA and the Provisional IRA and the other IRA and every IRA and all that stuff, and then you had the Troubles and stuff, but nobody's gained anything from that at all. What's happened since the peace process? Outstanding. Beautiful. There you are. So there you go. There's the true history, I say to you. Hello, my friends. Nice to meet you. From South America, I'm a Chilean person. We love having you on from Chile in South America. It's a pretty chilly in Scotland at the moment, I tell you. Guys, we're going to have to go soon. So there we go. Now, there's somebody says he's older and he's more confused than Alan Partridge. Join the club. I could have Angela. I'd never let her go. Yes. Now, what have we got here? Scott, never say anything you're like a brother. You're all talking to each other. That's lovely. So there we are. Now, there we go. Bushcraft. You're smashing it on TikTok. We love TikTok. Guys, I need another 66 followers. That's that lovely joke. Do you remember that one? When the guy's hiring out boats on the boating lake. And he says, boat 99, could you come in, please? And his apprentice says, we've only got 70 boats. He went, OMG, boat 66, are you having trouble? Scotty, did you do the border news and sport during the summer of 87? Saturday afternoons, Numpty Head. I did. Border news, North News in Grampian, Central Scotland News on Scottish television. Where in Scotland are you from? All of it. There you know, a West Coaster originally. Greenock, then Maryhill in Glasgow. Guys, everybody should follow Scottie McClue. Everybody. Scotty, my heart and yours, you're so lovely. I say to you, greetings from Argentina, says Andreas. Andreas, lovely to have you with us, amigo. There we go. I think I might come to Argentina and see you all. I've heard it's very beautiful. There we go. We're running short of time. Thank you for your service, says Charlie. Where do you work? I work in lots of different places. Follow us as soon as you can. Did you play in Still Game? No. I wish I had done, but I wasn't asked. But I am apparently the original inspiration for Still Game. Flat Hat. They all heard Scottie McClue and thought, that'd be brilliant. The success. Everybody follow during the day, guys. We'll pop up again and talk to you. I love you all so much. TikTokers, stick out your tongue and say ta-ta. 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 There we are. Fantastic. So lovely. The TikTokers, YouTubers. We're going to have to dash, but we'll probably pop up later. Set your notifications. Let me know when Scottie McClue goes live. Tap the bell. And, of course, subscribe and get on the TikTok as well. I love you. Stick out your tongue and say ta-ta. Ta-ta. And again. Ta-ta.